Inland Sports.
The Inland Sports Show as we make that march towards week 0 of the high school football season. Join us on the program, stud wide receiver for the Norco Cougars, Blake Wong. And Blake, listen, man, we want to see Norco back in the playoffs. What do you think you guys have to do to have a successful season and get some wins and get back to the postseason?
I mean, like we just got to keep on working together as a team. I mean, you can't win games without the team for sure. And I know our coaching staff has been there for the past couple of years. And like I said, team. So I know we got a few guys, and we had a lot of young guys last year, and I know we're all ready to step up our game for sure. And we have more experience now. And I know we had a rough couple of years, but we're for sure ready to get back into it, and we're ready. We're competitive, and I see it every day, and I love it for sure.
Okay, so Blake, the last couple of weeks and months, like what has Norco been doing behind the scenes to get better and get ready? I don't know if it's weight room, I don't know if it's like team building stuff. You guys like hang out or go to the beach or whatever. Like, what are you doing to kind of bring the team together and I don't know, bring that closeness and be ready for that first game?
The energy at practice is like top notch. We're competing, we're going at it. And we're like, you can tell our team is so excited for like week 1. Like we're ready to go. You know what I mean? Like we're ready to go for sure. And our coaches too. Like our coaches want to see us succeed. Like they're doing workouts with us, getting us going. Like we're very excited and we're ready to go. Like everyone's hyped, everyone's bought in. Like it's right there. You know what I mean? So for sure, that's one big part.
Coach Barlage is such a good dude. I got a lot of respect for him, and I know he's going to get things going there at Norco once again. But it's funny, Blake, because when I think Norco, I'm old school. I think of like, the big offensive linemen, big and physical. I think of like these great running backs. But actually, they've had some really good receivers. I think Grant Gray, obviously, and now you're coming along too. I mean, what do you think it says about a Norco team that has a passing threat? You guys, you're a great receiver. That's not just one dimensional, just run the football. It sounds like you guys can do a lot of things on offense.
Yeah, I mean the best teams always have versatility. So, like being able to throw the ball and having a deep threat and having a run threat, it always expands your game of play. I mean, it's hard to beat a team that does everything super well. So I think now that having a good receiving core and having a good running core and a good offensive line and also obviously really good coaches, I think it just evolves our game to the next level for sure. So
Blake, Norco always has a really tough non-league schedule. Like they always get like some really good teams to get you ready, obviously for Big West play, because there's we know who's in there, and there are some really good teams. But
for sure,
when you just look at the non-league portion of your schedule, do you feel like you guys are going to learn a lot about this team and maybe the strengths and the weaknesses where you guys can improve, because you will be going up against some really good competition?
I mean, we're never scared of competition. And like I said before, we're super competitive and all we want to do is win. So going into week 1, whether it's Cajon or whether it's Orange Vista, like I think as a team, we know how we are and we're going to go out there and compete and always try to win every single game. And no matter who we play, wherever we play, I know for a fact I can depend on my teammates to help, like to be out there and help me for sure. So.
Okay, Blake, so you led Norco in receiving last year. From last year to this year, tell me how you have improved as a receiver. What are some of the things that you're working on?
The weight room, getting stronger, faster, explosive, like that will really elevate your game. And like seeing older receivers, like seeing the way they move, the way they run, it's just, you can tell they're so much stronger and they're so explosive. And like, so that's a big thing. And also just working on my route running, working on my craft and getting better hands, stronger hands. Overall, just the weight room is very important to every single position, but just staying faster, stronger, the typical stuff, But yeah, for sure.
All right, Blake, also the offers have been rolling in for you lately. I saw the Ohio State. Did that offer come in? Because they're like they say like running back U used to be USC, but like receiver U has got to be Ohio State, man. They're always pumping out receivers. So what did that offer mean to you?
Man, that was huge. That's a big offer. I love the school. Love Coach Hart. Love Coach Jordan. I grinded it out. Went there 2 years in a row in a camp, all the way in Columbus. Um, it's huge. It's massive. You know, I love that school. Love what they're about. Love their mentality, and obviously the receiver university. Like I don't think any school could top them. Like first round after first round after first round. So it's extremely blessed and grateful.
So Blake, it sounds like though, the Ohio State offer is awesome. I think you have what, Michigan State? Are they
Yes, sir.
also?
Yeah. So that was a little while ago.
Okay.
The coaching staff isn't quite there, but it's still a blessing and keep working.
So what other offers do you have right now? And I'm sure there's going to be more rolling in.
Yeah. So Colorado State, they're a good, really good school. They've been communicating with me pretty frequently. San Diego State. I think I'm talking my head. Sorry. San Diego State. Obviously, Toledo and Kent State. That was up in Ohio too. So Arizona State. Uh,
Yeah, and the Sun Devils are coming off a
yeah,
huge season to make
for
that the
sure,
college
for
football
sure.
playoff. Blake, let me ask you this: when you think of like your dream school, I mean, what's important to you? Is it they have your major? Do you want to stay on the West Coast? Do you want to go get away from California and go somewhere else? I mean, what's important to you?
Where I'm gonna develop as not only a football player but as a person. You know, I love football, but the best thing you can have is a good character. So you know, where I'm around a good coaching staff that really cares, and I'm gonna develop not only as the best football player, like I said, but the best character and who I am, and staying true to who I am, for sure.
So, is the recruiting process? Is it fun? Is it stressful? I mean, how would you kind of characterize that?
It's fun. It's a blessing, and like, and not it could be a little stressful at times. You know, like going before a big camp or like a showcase, and you're kind of stressing. But like I said before, it's a blessing, and you should always give thanks to the upper. So and it's a really good time, and I love it. Yeah,
Blake, tell me something that Norco is going to be better at this season compared to last year, maybe the previous two seasons. Like, what are you guys doing well that you're like, man, I'm feeling good about this team. I'm confident. We're optimistic, going into this season.
um, I know I've said it a lot, but like staying competitive and like connecting as a team. So
Mm-hmm.
like I believe that we're very well connected, and like we had our times last year, or the year before that, or last year for me. But I think we're all very connected, and we're all bought into the program, and we're ready to turn this thing around for sure.
Yeah, because I think I don't know if it was like 34 seasons in a row Norco made the playoffs, and I think it's been 2 years since you guys have made it. So I would imagine when you set goals for the season, I'd imagine getting back to the playoffs, right, is one of those goals for Norco and
Yeah,
yourself.
for sure, winning, playoffs for sure, definitely. Yeah, that's probably the most important thing for us.
All right, and Blake, and finally, kind of outline the next couple of weeks for you guys. I know helmets and pads will be coming out very shortly, maybe like in 2 weeks or so. Maybe.
Yeah, so we get back in helmets. I think we get equipment like July 23rd or something like
Okay.
that. But get back in helmets. I believe we have to be in helmets for 4 days. I'm not quite sure, but when we get the pads on, we have our blue and white scrimmage Saturday morning, and then we go right into Bosco. And I love that game because it really gets us going before week one, especially. And they're a very competitive team, and yeah, we have a very bright future. I'm very excited for sure.
So that's your scrimmage is with
Yeah,
St. John Bosco?
yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
so
our
you guys
scrimmage
are going to know right out of the gate, like,
for
hey, are
sure.
we improved? Are we ready? Or, because, I
Yeah,
mean, it's Bosco, right?
yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, Blake, listen, man, congrats on all the offers and continued success. Best of luck to the Norco Cougars this season. Really appreciate you jumping on the Inland Sports Show.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, that's Norco receiver Blake Wong here on the Inland Sports Show.
Inland Sports.